Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Whatever it is where you are, I truly hope you're having a good one. And if you're watching the VOD, you're darn awesome too. Yeah, that's snow outside. I love the sound of the wind during the snow times, though. Like, ugh. How you doing, Ozzy? You're the first and only right now. I mean, to say first, you know? Yeah, I'm good, man. Getting ready for some more, role play. Now Mitch is gonna have to handle the snow. No. So cold today. Oh my. But yeah, I'm doing good. Getting ready for that snow role play. You keep crashing, that's odd. Oh. Winter is here. Ooh, it might have something to do with loot, man. Loot is so weird in this game. It makes people crash sometimes. Yeah, you might need to clear out some, like, log stuff, like old logs and shit in Daisy. If you need help with that, you could put up a ticket anytime, man. They'll help you out. If it's not done already. You cleared everything? Man, that is weird. Oh, it is winter in here. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's just a extra note. You gotta burn it to a crisp. Too bad we can't use it here. Let's get it a little bit more warm in here. All right. All right, well, let there be warmth. Try to keep that closed now, because, you know, that's my house and it needs to be warmed up. It's nice and warm in here. I don't know, my temps are not moving right now. I know there was some glitchiness happening today with that. Like, people's temps were either going too high or too low with the switch to winter, so we're just trying to find a good balance here. But like right now, I mean, I can't complain. I'm not cold or anything, but usually I could see the fluctuation, and now there is no fluctuation. I'm right next to the fire, in fact. And, I can't see no fluctuation. So I don't know if I'll even get the buff. I did notice I crash more when I turned this on. Graphics and sound for the, like, you know, tabbing out. So when I have to tab out, you guys don't lose the audio. Hey, what's up, devil? Coming in with the hearty farties.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by a chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
I remember Colette.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny deer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall.
I did get a
Now
buffer.
dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly,
Hey, Doodles.
when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. I drew in my hand and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
Aw.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a mouthful of jelly.
Yeah. It's a good one.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
I thought it was a little appropriate right now. Since I'm alone, might as well play it. I see the snow. Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing alright. Doodles, it's good to see you. Bad back as well. You look like a peddler, just selling some crack. You could so twist any kind of like innocent story into some like really bad twist. I am. I'm doing fantastic.
I'm gonna enjoy playing a little bit of Mitch during winter tonight.
Sun's about to come up. I wonder when it's going to come up. I don't know what month it's set at right now, because they're trying to set the server at a certain month. Like, you know, it still looks snowy, and it snows, but, you know, sometimes it's just way too brutal. This game just doesn't do weather pretty well. Like, it does not. How you doing, Princess? Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Did you change your mic? It sounds really smooth. No, but I did do a couple of tweaks, so that might be it. It's good to see ya. Thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate that.
Smooth like butter.
You know, I could really appreciate that the mod actually colors the vines. That was a bit of a worry of mine. I was like, it's gonna look weird to see green vines, but apparently this mod actually does color vines, which is beautiful. I think mostly because of like Winter Livonia, because that's where that asset comes from. Well, it comes from Livonia, so. And I know pretty sure we have to download both. Gonna be going enjoying the sunrise pretty soon. It is 5:54 in the morning. You can literally see the sunrise through that upper part and that part too. You gotta meta a little bit of the peak. You could kind of still see it, like legitimately, but I just meta peek a bit to see if it's like the right time to go up, because time is so weird sometimes, like because night goes by in like 20-30 minutes compared to the rest of the day. The rest of the day is going to take this whole session, I'm pretty sure. Like it's just going to be this whole session. We're going to have daylight. We started off at night, which is nice. I really like the warmth of the fire and the snow and the sound of the wind, and God, I love it. And the crunch of the snow. And it makes sense snow would be in here because it would, you know, transport inside through those big ass gaps here. And I like that I'm keeping this closed now too. Just to make sure I keep the heat inside. Stays nice and warm in here. Oh, you mean this? Oh, it looks like an alligator. I could see that now. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's a sleeping bag, but yeah, I could see why you say that, especially from a distance and stuff. All right, well, there's the sun. It's coming up. Well, the rays are coming up, so we're gonna get the actual sun here in a little bit. But I think the sun's actually gonna be raising on the other side. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be on that fucking side instead of there like yesterday. Damn it. Just kinda have to wait it out though. That's what I got for today. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you like Mitch, and Mitch is, yeah, he's very down-to-earth. He's my most down-to-earth character. He's always so chill and positive and trying to find a way to smile. You know, one day I might just play Mitch in New Day again, just for like a day. Special, Mitch back in the modern world. I do have him created there, and, is all ready to play. But I'm really enjoying my Daisy story right now on Descent. God, that's gorgeous though, right? The rays right there. Like, look at that. I hate how zoom changes some things though. Like, look at the trees. They actually render properly when you zoom.
And I said, says I, to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me, and with pride says he, that's the gem of all Ireland's crown.
This particular song is actually a tape. It's called the Folk Tape, and you could probably find this song on about Dufil. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. I can't read this out, maybe because of like capitalized letters and spacing. But anyways, it's right there. AUBOUTDUFIL.com. I'm guessing that's where you'd be able to find this royalty-free music. So if you want that song for, like, I don't know, your iPhone or whatever, go ahead and download it from there. There is a tape with my music, though, in this server. And my other character, Brian Bett, has that tape. It was given to me, which was ironic, because it was like, that's my music. That's my music. It's weird. Mitch hasn't heard that tape, though.
At the harvest fair, she'll be surely there, so I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shine bright and my hat just right, with the heart of a nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, and my plow will rust and brown, till a smile.
But any other of my music that I get, the ones that you hear the tracks in the back, are usually all gotten from the YouTube audio library. Just type that YouTube audio library in Google, and if you're signed into, Gmail or Google, your Google account, you should be able to, they'll bring you right there, and you'll be able to download thousands of tracks meant for, like, cinematics and stuff like that.
And from Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down.
I saw somebody running down the hill there. There you go. Well, they're trying to get down without breaking their necks, because this is like a super steep hill.
Yesterday was a day like all.
It's hard not to hear the music, though, once you get here. They hear it from there, man. That music is loud, if they got their sound loud.
What can you do after 7 years love? You ask yourself, why can't love like two reasonable people so far nothing seems
Good morning,
to
Mitch.
change, and you don't
Oh, good morning.
know it, that is what you really want.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. It's a beautiful sunrise.
Oh, yes.
Got done watching it myself.
Oh, yes. The sun hasn't peeked through the mountain here yet, but the rays are there.
I was up on top of the mountain. It was pretty good up there.
Oh, yes. I've seen it once or twice from up there, but with all the snow, I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, I understand. I almost busted my ass getting down from there.
I saw. I saw you climbing down. Oh, well, you need some warmth a little bit?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking chilly up there. Not gonna lie.
Oh, yes, I would imagine. I'm coming down.
Your morning been alright so far?
Oh, what was that?
Your morning been alright so far?
Well, I woke up a little cold. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it to be a little cold like this. I mean, it was pretty abrupt, but I woke up and started chopping some firewood a little bit and got ready for the sunrise.
Yes, sir. I woke up, my fire was all burnt out, and I was pretty chilly. I was like, ah, shit.
Yes. Well, have a seat and warm up a little.
Ah, thank you.
Oh my, careful.
I hope he didn't hurt himself too much. Hey, Tech, how you doing, man?
Oh, and how's your day going so far?
Oh, it's pretty alright. Still ain't found a fishing pole, but, you know, I'm sure I'll come around.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, well, come on in. Get warm by the fire. It's cold out there.
Oh, it does look tasty. Oh, that sounds lovely.
And if you're hungry, there's plenty of food in the fridge back there.
You're kidding, this guy is nice.
Oh,
It's nice.
Oh, yes.
well, the food is courtesy of Emma a lot. She worked a lot yesterday on that. Thanks again.
The guy in the Christmas sweater is Rolo. We have dubbed him the mayor of Sunset Cross.
Oh, fancy.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I
Nice
love the
quite a time.
shirt. Very nice.
It just felt right with the snow and all.
Thank you, Tack. Always appreciate you dropping by.
Oh, yes. Well, it's really beautiful. A little brutal this morning, waking up in this, but quite beautiful out there, right?
Oh, it's nice and cool. This is a lovely place.
Thank you. So you've never been here?
No, sir.
Oh, well, I suppose introductions. I'm Mitch Anderson, retired hobo.
Retired. Well, howdy, Mitch. Call me Cappy.
Nice to meet you, Cabby.
Nice to meet you too. I really love what you've done in this place. It feels nice and homey.
Well, I pitched in ideas, but it was mostly George who built this. He's no longer with us, but he lives on through this place.
Well, he did a fantastic job.
Oh, indeed. So you guys live in Sunset?
Yeah, we just moved in a couple days ago. We finally got our place up and running. Me and Tyson here.
Oh, very nice. More new neighbors.
Yeah, he's never been here either.
Yeah, first time out this way.
Yeah, he's shy.
It's quite all right.
You know how long it's been since I've seen a bathroom with a door? Wait, that bathroom has a door?
Yes, Feel free to use it
And
if
it's
you'd
not a
like.
bucket in the corner.
No. There's actually
Oh my god.
a drainage system throwing it counter the river flow. So it goes out a little ways past the bridge. I don't know how he did it, but we can actually empty that thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Impressive.
And if you want, you can feel free to look around at his work. Inside, if you'd like. I just keep the door shut now because, well, winter. I'm trying to
Wait,
keep it warm
that-
in there.
That opens up.
Oh, yes. Go ahead. I'm not even worried.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is a nice little fireplace.
Oh, it should be nice and warm in there.
Man, this is...
Fancy.
You know, they said this was a hobo, but this is much nicer. This is like $1 million right here.
Nicer than we live.
This is a lovely place.
And you're always welcome here.
Well, thank you.
I accept everyone in here. I pass no judgment to anyone. And as long as everyone agrees to stay that way here, this very, very small square of a space out of this vast world, if we can keep this little space a nice one. Out there is another thing, but in here, everyone is welcomed, whoever they are.
What's the nice thing you got going on? It's hard to find peace.
Yes. Well, peace is out there. It's hard to see it, is all.
Alright. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer.
I was with him when he hunted that deer.
Was it a nice shot?
Yes, in the neck. One shot. He really tried to convince me to use a gun, at least for hunting. But I'm hard-headed for that one thing. I just don't want to use one. I don't want one. I've lived this far without one. But nonetheless, it was a nice day. And we ate like
nice.
kings. It was a good meal.
Yeah, I love some venison.
So, what's on your all's plans today? The day is just starting.
I'm gonna try to find some 9mm. If I can trade it for things.
I just so happen to have a box or two on me.
Oh, what do you? What could I interest
I could
you in?
use a few more 308s. Yeah, 308 or 357.
Tyson, do we have any 308 at home?
Other than that, if you have a
Honestly, I
spare
don't know.
fishing pole, I'd take that too.
We do have a spare fishing pole.
Oh,
Let's go get the fishing pole.
But yeah,
My quest will be completed sooner.
we'll be right back.
oh yes.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, sure, I get my fishing pole now. I get rid of this ammo that I never use.
Alright, now sit right there. You should be good. There we go. That's good. That's acceptable. You're on the bench. You're considered sitting on the bench.
So the mayor of Sunset Cross in my home. I'm quite honored.
Well, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, considering today's times.
Oh, I suppose, but it's
But
nice.
we shall see what we can do with the town.
Well, as long as we
have a
don't
little
get
bit
a lot of murderers coming through anymore, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Hopefully we can have a little community going, you know, a little bit of civilization back.
That
But
would
you
be
know,
nice.
it's gonna be difficult.
Right there's
how
a
that-
great plan.
Yeah, but it brings trouble.
Always
This is what
does.
it is.
Other people don't like the normal life. They probably enjoy this life a little too much. In fact, I don't resent everything. You know, I don't like that there are infected people and people dying because of it, or people killing each other over silly things. But this world completely changed everyone's view on me. It's night and day.
I can see that. See that for sure.
I'm blessed with more friends than I could even ever dream of now. Spent almost 5 decades without any.
Sure. Yeah, there's no room for picking and choosing anymore. Not many people left.
Well, that is true. I just wish people stopped killing each other. There won't be any of us left. Anybody like weed? I have a lot of
Doesn't like
weed,
weed.
and I'm not going to smoke it all, so... Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a tote.
Well, me either, actually. Might warm us up a little.
I got packs of weed and shit. And the stuff in here is meant to share, so. I still got plenty of packs.
Did you guys want some up there?
I'm alright.
Yes. All right. There we go. And one for everyone here. There you go.
Ooh, okay.
Go ahead and pick yourself one up.
I was expecting we'd all share one, but alright.
There's plenty, so you can smoke a little and butt it out and keep it for later if you'd want. If you want, I'll share with you then.
Sure, I don't mind.
Yo, Alex.
That's pretty good stuff right there.
I'm straight up lighting a joint right now. Gotta be a character, man.
There you go.
Oh.
I like that stuff. That's pretty good.
Oh yes, it's pretty good weed. That's why I said I can never pass all of it on my own. I just smoke a little bit and I'm good for a while.
I see that. I see why.
Frostbite cold mod. I don't know about that mod. I didn't know that mod. What's up, Roman? Appreciate your love and support, man.
Here you go.
Angie, thanks for the biddies, man.
Oh, that'll be it for me.
No worries.
Oh my. Well, luckily the little
I've got
river.
my own way of smoking this.
Oh, really?
Been waiting for this.
Oh,
You all fancy.
oh, look at that. Well, a mayor with style.
Yeah, boy.
I like glass better. This is my preference.
Oh,
Fancy.
I respect that.
I'm gonna save this for later.
Yeah, in fact, I got my jacket
It's got a
inside.
good taste.
But
to
since
it.
I'm always next to a fire, it's pretty warm, so I'm okay. But if I go out there, I gotta get my parka
I'm
on or
not the only
something.
one with a class. This is some good stuff, man.
Thank you. It was mostly all given to me. Different people give me a lot of weed. I don't know why people want to get me high so much. Well, I share it with everyone, so. And I'm going to try my hand at growing at some point, but it's a little harder with the cold now.
Haven't played DayZ since Umbra had to take a hiatus for nursing school, but today I graduated. Congratulations! So I'm ready to get back into RP. Well, Alex, you came to the right place.
Oh fuck! I shouldn't
Check
have
out-
shut the door.
Check out the scent.
Oh, there we go. I must got you.
Thank you, thank you.
Looks like it.
But yeah, check out the scent. I saw you posted up the link there, and
Yeah, it was good.
it's a great
You
place.
wanted
I've been
to-
enjoying the shit out of myself here,
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm obviously going to recommend it.
Holy Jesus, it is beautiful. You say the same, Mitch? It's beautiful.
Oh, it certainly is. In fact, here, I'll add to it an extra one of these. I got quite a few, so you'll
Oh,
have the
shoot.
one he
Thank
gave
you.
you, plus an extra one.
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
All right, let's see.
Luckily, the river is not frozen over too. So
All right, here's the 9mm.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Hey, we could end up finding some after all. Worked out.
Yeah. We gotta head out. We gotta meet up with a couple people that we arranged with earlier. But it was nice meeting everyone.
absolutely,
Thank you for introducing us.
Indeed.
Have a good rest of
come
your
back
evening.
anytime.
Later,
Be
man.
safe.
Sounds good.
Oh, I got my fishing pole.
Oh, you seem pretty excited.
Oh, I'm super stoked for it.
Well, then maybe we could try it out a little bit later.
Oh, hell yeah. I was super down for that.
The fish get really rowdy when it gets cold the first times around before they settle, so there'll be a lot of fish
Yes,
activity.
sir. Yeah, this is like the perfect time to go fishing.
Ooh, I wonder if the lake's frozen over. Get a little ice fishing going on.
Oh, lakes might freeze over, yes.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I've done it a few times. A couple of years ago, it was pretty fun, but you mostly sit there and freeze your ass off.
Is a lot of that, yes. But sometimes good stories while you're doing it. I remember
Oh, yes.
ice fishing in Alaska years ago. It was really fun.
I went up northern Canada, up in the wilderness with a couple of buddies of mine. That shit was brutal.
Oh, yes, the Canadian wilderness is beautiful but brutal.
Yes, sir. I even seen a bear out there. Luckily, it seemed to minded its own business, so we were all right.
Oh, that's good. One of my favorite animals up there, especially during winter, are lynx. I love those.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Well, that's pretty cat. Yeah.
It's really cold though, huh?
Well, it's good to have a new
Certainly
partner.
feeling it a lot more than usual.
Young Lennon, what's up?
Yeah, you can feel it right down to the bone.
I'm going to get my jacket on and maybe we could just go down the little hill here. We could start fishing if you'd want.
Oh yeah, sure. That sounds like fun.
Everyone's welcome to either come down there or stay up here, or either or. If you all leave, though, close the door.
She's enjoying the weed.
Right there.
Where's the, Oh, yeah, there it is. My poor inventory management here right now. All right.
All right. I'll be back in 1 or 2 fish.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Mitch's murder train. How you doing, Bicycle? And it was nice meeting Hardgrove. Hey, Code Reb. How you doing? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to need,
It's a beautiful spot right here.
oh, yes. This seems soft enough. We should be able to find some worms.
A couple worms, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, doing fantastic. Just about to try some winter fishing.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, yes. Same here. I think I saw his little friend go a little deeper there. Oh, yeah, no, it's perfectly fine, man. I gotta be careful of this knife.
Your little one. Gotcha.
Gonna have to fix that. We'll get that on the hook now. First winter since the outbreak, indeed. And it does look good. Yeah. It's not like as white everywhere, which is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Well, water looks perfect.
Yes, sir.
Oh, quick bite. What was this? Oh,
Oh, got yourself some boots there.
hey.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Aha, got one. That's a nice cart.
I threw it in the trash boat. Oh, I'm gonna need some duct tape, it seems, soon.
I got half a roll on me.
Well,
Ain't no
hold
good fish
on
right
to
here.
it. You know, if your rod gets a little snappy, you'll be able to fix it with some duct tape. It'll hold pretty good for a while.
That's usually what I do. I got another roll back at my little camp towards Milo. You can have this roll though.
Oh, well, if you don't need it, then sure.
I shouldn't need it at this moment. Got myself a brand new rod.
Yes, you do. Oh my god, I'm catching fast.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
Oh my, that's as big as I ever seen it.
Told you it's perfect time to go fishing right now.
Oh yes, they're
In
all
the
coming
winter,
out
we're
of
gonna
the
be stirring
woodwork.
around. Yes, sir.
Hey, Press, how you doing? I don't know how I missed your message there for a second. Hope you're doing well. Need another worm.
Yeah, I could probably use another one too.
Relax and nice.
Oh, come here, you slippery bastard.
Oh.
It's running away from me.
Oh, I got one. There we go.
There you go. Gotcha.
Gotta get on there. Seems a little windy. You might want to hold on to your fish a little bit so they don't flop away
Yeah,
with the wind.
gather them up. Gotcha.
It's because of the server restart.
Such a beautiful day.
Oh, yes.
Fuck it. I'm fishing. Right in the restart.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good catch right there.
yeah, it's not bad. The other one's a bit bigger, but this will do.
That's a good one.
Oh wait, my rod went there. What? What? That's so weird. Daisy. Oh, look at that. Is that pretty? See that loading screen? Oh, that's so pretty. We'll see a little bit better in a second. You sure you want to exit? Yeah. I'm sure. This is what she said. That's what she said.
It's not as big as the other one, but...
Oh my god. I never get like much pictures of me, like people take pictures of me, but I like taking pictures of everybody, so it's hard to get Mitch in some shots in these. You'll notice a lot of these pictures in the scrolls is mostly other people or scenes in first person. So I try my best to get like Mitch in those, but Shepard took a nice pic of Mitch by the fire, and it's in there. You'll see the credit if you haven't seen it yet. Yo, Hado, what's up?
Maybe tomorrow my whole world will settle down.
But it ain't tomorrow.
So I keep moving on.
You got a baby onesie? What'd you get? Is it like a theme thing or just like a really nice looking one?
Full of track lines and rails and lies around.
I got a onesie for my daughter Zelda, and it's like it says it says something like it has the Triforce on it and everything. It's really cute. Like it's super nice. Big bold letters, shit factory. Perfect.
It ain't tomorrow, so this old world's still my home.
Look at Mitch in the sky in the background.
I got my own world.
It's like the cowboy yelling guy, but it's Mitch.
In a Ziploc bag where I can drag out this worn down soul. I made it through.
Oh, look at that loading screen. Hopefully it'll pop in time. I don't know if it will. Merry Techmas, Santa's workshop, and then the feet on the ground here, dead body. There's blood too.
Tomorrow, my God will help me settle down. But it ain't tomorrow, so I guess I'll keep moving on.
I'm good. I'm good. That's no shift. That was weird. Whoa! Oh, the sun's finally creeping out. God, that's fucking gorgeous.
Oh, there we go. You were a nice one.
Oh, yes. Just about like this one. Yeah, about the same.
Just about, yeah. Yes, sir. That's super cool.
Well, let's go to the gutting table. Get to
I'm gonna
work.
let this one go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, little fishy. Go back and procreate, and I can come get you again.
Yo, Dark, how you doing? Mwah, good to see you.
It's such
Been
nice
great.
spot.
It is. Very windy, though, today. My.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll go ahead and gut mine outside so I don't make a mess everywhere.
Oh, it's fine. Come back. This table is made so you can easily cut this and use the crates below. So you could use that side.
Oh, I see.
And the blood will drip
Okay.
down there if there's any. And you just spill the little leftover guts down there. And I'll take care of getting rid of that later.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Better shoot them first.
Took his gun out.
Just gotta make sure we shoot them first. Oh, looking good.
Yes, sir.
And now we cook. Where's that thing? There it is. Do you want to get the tripod inside of the tool bench? Just over there.
Sure.
Oh, over there.
On the
Yeah.
tool. Gotcha.
It's probably dismantled, so you'll have to remantle it.
No problem. Oh, I actually got one of my own. Though you need.
Oh,
Just leave that
well,
one on there.
there we go.
go.
All right. There. You go ahead and cook first. You guys up for some fish? Freshly caught.
Ain't nothing better.
It appears so.
What's nice of boiling it in this is that you could use the water to make a good fish broth, you know? Especially at a time like this.
Yes, sir. It's all nice and cold, and get this nice warm broth and drink it. Oh, you'll warm right up.
Back in the old days, I'd add a bit of whiskey or something, but...
Shoot, yeah.
It is really windy out there, though.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if a storm's coming in. Hopefully not.
Well, as long as everyone has shelter, should be all right. And even as a hobo, we'd always try to find a way to get shelter during the harsher times. But a lot of the times we'd still sleep outside, you know, or in places that weren't well insulated or...
There you go, miss. Hey, have you ever heard of a winter coffee?
Oh, winter coffee. No.
You get some regular coffee, and then you either get a liquor of your choice. I usually prefer bourbon, and you mix it in with that, winter coffee.
Oh, well, it makes sense.
And then maybe a bit of maple syrup. That shit will warm you up. You stay warm for a while.
Actually sounds delightful. I'm not much of a coffee guy, though.
Hey, me neither. I usually drink it to warm up or stay awake. I don't really enjoy the taste too much. But nowadays, I'll take anything that don't taste like river water.
Yes, that's true.
Yo, how you doing? Oh, that's boiling. How you doing, Frog?
We'll let that cool down a little.
That's a lot of fish.
Got anything else to cook?
Oh, no, I'm okay.
All right. thought about going getting a deer earlier, but it sounded pretty far, so I didn't want to go out there and freeze my ass off.
Oh,
Too
understandably.
much.
I'll grab a few logs from here. Oh.
Man, that's such a nice deer skull. It's got all its teeth and everything.
Oh, yes. Well, since he had shot it in the neck, it preserved everything on its head.
Yeah, it's well taken care of.
Yes. He did say it wasn't that old. You know, he could kind of tell. He was a very prominent
Right.
hunter.
Oh, that's still a good trophy.
Nice. Sounds great, Alex. Maybe I'll see you out there. I'm sad that the fire sound is gone because of the server restart. It's so weird. It like deletes the fire audio. So you don't hear the nice crackling sound of fire, just kind of chilling around it, keeping warm on this first like true winter day. Gotta get Mitch like a full Santa suit. And just play Santa for everybody.
And what do you want for Christmas? Ho, ho, ho. Well, maybe my elves will make some magic happen. Probably not, though, so please don't hold your breath. I'm not the real thing. Or am I?
What character types have you seen too many of, just so I know and stay away? Military background or doctors? There's quite a few doctors right now. So I'd stay away from that. Maybe I wouldn't say stay away because doctors are really needed. You could be more of a private doctor for a single group, and that's really your focus. Or do you want to be more of a public one, like the few that we've seen? There's a lot of like, you know, field medics and stuff like that too, and military. Yeah, there are definitely some military characters. Are there too many? I don't know. I don't think so. Just check up with lore, like, you know, the lore team and stuff, just to make sure if you're doing military, that you kind of like coincide with the lore. It's very important because military would be aware of certain things and they just want to make sure of your positions and stuff like that, and, you know, fix stuff in case it needs to. But make a ticket. He's just gonna run out. This. Oh shit! I just woke up. There's strange people around me. No, it's not really the case. But he's supposed to go join the others. I guess maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, welcome back.
After him. Yeah, we probably should have cold is going to be starting back towards sunset, so. Well, catch up with you later, Mitch.
Yes, you're a little quiet. I can't really hear you.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
We'll catch up with you in
yes.
a bit.
It sounds good.
Hey, you take care.
Yeah, you too.
I don't know. I think there's a kind of good balance going on with everything. So a doctor would still be plausible. Oh, she just out of existence. I'm sure she DM'd him and let him know.
We're just gonna give Emma a moment to get her things together.
No worries.
Well, like I said, it really depends like what you want to do with a medical field kind of character. There's currently like 2 or 3 pretty well-known figures for doctor stuff right now. But then again, you could always join that team, so that would make it, great. But like just soloing a doctor and doing that, I don't know, it just might be maybe too much, I guess, at this point. Maybe.
Oh, you got all your things together now? There we go. All right, well, be safe, Emma.
Let's go around this way.
It's a herd red. Yeah, there they are. They're going to sunset. Yeah, there's always like ex-military, which is okay. Usually ex-military because like they're not really infringing on the lore or anything, or like coming up with, I was fighting the infection here and that. That needs to be
Hey,
needs
you
to
got any
go.
crazy fishing stories?
Oh, I don't think I have crazy stories. I usually always would just fish alone, for the most part. Except for a few places, like in Alaska. I was with a couple of other fellas. But it was pretty tame. We had a good time, some drinks, and that was about it. I actually just caught one fish, and it was a pretty small one. Well, nonetheless, I was pretty happy still. Had a great day. And where we were, the sun was setting right there, so it was a really beautiful evening, actually. But yes, no, I don't really have a crazy story. Nothing really crazy has ever happened when it comes to fishing.
Well, I guess that's as it should be.
It's just
my
purely
uncle
relaxing.
always said, yes, my uncle always said, fishing ain't about catching a fish, it's just about running away from your problems.
Yes,
That's
it's
kind of what
relaxing.
he said, but I don't really look at it too much that way. I just
Well,
look at it as
nowadays it's
something
to
fun
eat.
do and-
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. It's usually to eat nowadays.
Yo, Toxic, how you doing,
Now
man?
you can multitask, relax, and get a good meal.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it's pleasant. I enjoy fishing, I really do. But I didn't do it all that much, while traveling. Only certain times when would be appropriate, and most times it would always be very makeshift.
Right. I got you.
Becky just subbed on YouTube, and you can
Me and
too.
a couple of my buddies.
Type
back in
exclamation
Alabama,
mark YouTube.
we went fishing
You could join.
at a family friend's place. Apparently, that family friend didn't let his neighbors know that we were there. So they come out with their shotguns and they're like, "Who the hell you are? You on our property?" And we're like, "Oh shit! Well, we're supposed to be here. We're just fishing." And they scared us off. And they eventually the family friend came back and explained the whole situation. They came and apologized, and then we all went fishing together. It was a good time.
Oh, wonderful. See, there's
But
always a way
I
to
won't
find.
lie. I nearly shit my pants when he came out with that 12 gauge. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, wow. That's what I notice. A lot of people in America, you know, they like to protect their property.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, I've been presented with shotguns to my face many times. Oh, you know, a hobo's got to go through certain places sometimes to make it quicker, you know. We're not traveling by car, after all. Most times it's trying to catch a ride on a train, and sometimes I'd have to take some yards to get there. And, well, let's just say Americans really have a way of welcoming you in their yard.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yes. Luckily never shot during those periods of times.
Well, that's good. At least you didn't catch a bullet or something.
Well, I've been shot
A lot
before,
of people
but
down there in
pistols.
Alabama are, yeah. That shit sucks. I ain't never been like shot directly, but I've been grazed by a 12 gauge. It a hunting accident me and my buddies were doing, and one of them slipped and didn't have their fucking safety on.
Oh,
Fucking nearly took my leg, but luckily it just a couple of the pellets grazed it. Oh, that was a fucking mess and a half.
no, I
That was
could
a big ass
imagine.
hospital bill though.
It must have been scary at the same time.
Oh yeah, I lost my leg. I don't know what the hell I would have done.
Oh, yeah.
I rely on these things.
Oh, yeah, me too. my legs are my pride and joy, as they say. Without them, I couldn't have done what I've done all my life, you know. So, I owe it all to those good old legs. But they're getting old.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I dread getting to that age of not being able to go where I want to go.
I've been shot before, a couple of times. But luckily, once in the arm, and it was an exit wound, so everything was fine. And then the second time was in the thigh, which really scared me because, you know, I thought I wouldn't be able to walk, but oddly enough, it just took me roughly around a week, and I already felt good enough to walk. I think the meth really helped. Different times.
Yes,
back
sir.
then.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's a lot of that down in Alabama.
oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know, drugs had its good parts for me sometimes, but luckily I'm all out of all that, you know. I was done with drugs a few years ago, I think, roughly 4 or 5 years ago. I really stopped taking drugs, except for marijuana. That's just good and
That's
relaxing.
kind of the exception.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. I love me the green, as they say.
Yes, sir.
But I don't do any of the hard drugs or anything, and I only smoke cigarettes when I drink a beer, and I can't drink any more hard liquor because it might kill me.
Yeah, hard liquor is just can be dangerous. A buddy of mine OD'd on heroin. He was also drinking at the same time. Nasty stuff. Went there and found him on the floor, and he had about 5 or so
How you
liquor
doing,
bottles
Captain Whip?
next to him.
No,
just slumped over in
Umbra
his
was not
chair.
like a spin-off or a branch off of
Couldn't
kinship.
understand why.
Like, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that was a shitty time.
Oh,
It sucked having to go tell his family too. That was probably the worst part of it.
Yes, delivering any kind of bad news is horrible. That snow keeps falling. It's really not giving.
It sure ain't.
Did you get much snow where you're from?
Not too much. Every now and then during like the December, January,
Yes.
is when we mostly got a little bit of snow, but it was never like this. It was always just like
It
a
would
little bit
melt
one
away,
day, and
yeah.
then it would melt away. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
That's usually how it was down in the south. But there was a couple times where it snowed a good couple feet and stayed there for about a week. But other than that, it didn't snow too much. It's mostly just cold and windy and rain, which was the worst kind of winter in my opinion.
Yes. Well, I'm originally from Canada, so I've had quite a few harsh winters up there, especially
Oh yeah.
in my early 20s when I had started, becoming a wanderer or a hobo. I had to go through many winters up there, actually. But I always found a way to manage, you kind of
Yeah, I
do.
got you.
Survival kicks in. And, well, luckily there are shelters and things like that for the very harsh nights,
Man, I couldn't imagine being out there. No fucking. I can see it in the woods. In the woods you got room to build up a shelter and then like make a fire.
Yeah.
But out in the cities, that's a whole nother game.
Well, you
'cause
find
you light
places.
a fire and a cop comes after you.
Oh, yeah. Well, you gotta be clever about it. Usually we would, most of the times we do this in sewers, empty sewers, obviously, not used or anything like that. And we would have barrels or ways to hold fire, and you would have communities of people together. Wintertime would always be the time that would bring the homeless and the hobos all together for some really cold winter nights. Most of the times, though, we did it, we would do this, really just for really cold nights, because other times people would be anywhere. There are, cold nights every night in Canada, during winter. But there are tolerable nights where you have just enough, and a tent is just enough, yeah. But then there are really harsh nights, and I don't know, I work in Celsius, so it would usually go down to close to minus 40s, minus 45s, which is extremely cold in
Holy
certain areas.
shit. That's cold as fuck.
It's really cold. So those cases we'd bridge up.
Hey, thank you so much, Red.
Yeah.
Appreciate the raid. Thank you for
Yeah,
everybody
you
for
know, all
joining.
worked out, stuff
For
like
those who
that.
don't know, Red is the owner of the server. You guys should go and
I never had to
definitely
do that, though.
go say hello
Mostly just
by
a little
following
campfire
her
in the
stream.
woods, little makeshift
So next time she
shelter.
goes live, you go say hi.
Usually all right. Usually get a sleeping bag or something with me.
I heard you walk by my
Clear
hut.
out the snow from the ground where I'm sleeping.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
It was a big burst of gunfire.
Yes, it was. But it was just one, so.
Yeah, I guess maybe an infected snuck up on them. I don't know.
Maybe.
Really appreciate everybody hopping on over here. Watching this old hobo.
I hope they're okay.
All right, Red. How do we get Mitch a Santa suit and make sense of it? It's like everyone wants me to be fucking Santa or something. It's like, come sit on my lap, child. And what do you want for Christmas? Oh, you want an AUG? Oh, and an AK. Oh, well, we'll see what my little elves can do. And then you got an animal in the back just spawning stuff inside the hut. They're just like working. You can hear like them working on it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we were here. We heard you. We heard you guys pass by. Emma had just like left this place too. Santa, oh my goodness, why you want to make me cry like that? I can't give you your parents back. But you never really lose them when you remember them. So always remember them.
Well, it's good to have a new partner.
Doggy's Papa? I'm not sure. I probably butchered that, but thanks, man. Appreciate the follow. I love the sound of the wind during winter, though. It's supposed to sound cold, but yet it feels warm. I don't know why. It's so odd.
Yeah, it's very, very mysterious. Just that quiet.
Dude, me too. This hobo hut is, we've had Mitch has had several hobo huts, man, but this one
is pretty nice.
Is probably the creme de la creme, like, this is the one. And it's fucking winter out there. It's cold, but we're good by the fire, though. I've been keeping warm. I never went cold or anything like that, not even once. But I do think the, time is set so it's balanced so people are not freezing to death or warming up to death. How you doing, Bumpin', by the way? We're just kind of sitting here and chilling now at this point. I'm gonna fart. Should I fart? I'm gonna fart. No, I'm kidding. Oh my. Just let's crack out a little fart. Do it. Boss of the server. He'd take it though. He'd totally take it. I don't want to do it, Red. It feels like, man, Devil coming in with some hearty farties. I feel like, I could do it. Anybody would do it. Just somehow I'm like, I don't want to lose any integrity with Mitch, like, oh my god.
So what's your other plans for the rest of the day, or even the week? Did you have any special mission?
Yeah, not really. Ain't nothing much to do nowadays except just survive.
Yeah, now you found your fishing rod. How convenient.
Oh yeah, fishing will definitely be on the schedule.
Oh yes.
Probably head down to the ocean, probably get some mackerel. That'll be fun. Might set up another camp near a river. Maybe switch places. There ain't much where I'm camped right now except woods, no water or nothing. So if I find another place, maybe I can set up a few fish traps or something like that.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you could come here to fish anytime.
I appreciate that. Seems like your little place got quite a bit of fish here, so that's pretty cool.
Yes. here goes that fire. Going to have to feed it.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, we kind of always do now. It's pretty cold out there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
It's me, Walker. We met briefly the other day.
Yes, I'll be right there. I'm just grabbing some firewood.
I can get that.
Oh, thank you.
I got nowhere to be.
Oh, you could come in. Oh, there we go. Oh,
There we go.
I brought you something.
no, I see that.
There you go.
Oh, oh well, thank you. It's going to be hard to grow some vegetables around here, anyways, with all the cold. I'm not very equipped for that. Oh, thank you.
I built up kind of a surplus. I started.
Did he
a farm.
carry a fucking crate all the way from where he was to... This guy's a champion.
Well, come on in and warm up a little. It must be a little exhausted carrying that.
Don't mind if I do. Yeah.
Did you need anything
most of the
right
time
now?
I kept it in my bag, but no, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, well, I got plenty of stews and food inside of the fridge all ready to eat. If you're hungry. You bring me food. I got some fish. Glad I have vegetables. I'll be able to make more stews now.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah, props to this fucking guy, man.
But,
I mean, he's wearing the world on his back, but
you know,
props.
It's getting a little cold, so I don't know how the fish is going to bite.
Oh, it's actually quite good right now. They're really rowdy because of the sudden change of coldness, you know, and the temperature. So they're scrambling around in the waters right now, trying to figure things out and where to go and find the hotter patches of water. So it's actually quite a good time. At least for this week, it should be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once it gets towards the middle of winter and towards the end there, it'll probably calm down a bit.
Oh,
Probably
yes.
won't be catching too much.
Oh, but for now,
But
it
right
should
now,
be good.
it's like a perfect time to start stocking up on fish.
Oh, well, I'm right on the shore, so yeah, I'll take that to heart and I'll start catching some stuff. And I'm Walker, by the way.
Oh, my name's Gus. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Gus.
oh man, I'm sad. I'm sad that he's sitting like next to
This is
the...
a very nice little place you got here.
Oh, you've never been inside, have you?
No, this is my first time here.
That's right. Oh, forgive me. A lot of people do come by, so it's starting to be hard to keep track of who actually came in from whom I met.
Oh.
Well,
Depending on the company, I'm sure, you know, it can be kind of refreshing to have people to talk to.
oh, well, yes. Always good company inside of these walls so far.
Yeah, I kind of lucked out myself. I have some solid neighbors, it seems, so far, so I'm okay.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, if you want to, you could look around. It actually extends inside of the cart, too. Up the stairs.
Well, that's clever. You just repurposed this old cart here, huh?
Well, my friend George did. He's a wanderer kind of like me and a hunter. And he found this old train car. I was with him when he had only the train car. And then over time he started building and I helped with what I could. I couldn't do too much, but I pitched a few ideas and he put things together. He's no longer with us, but he lives on through this
Oh,
place.
that's a shame.
Oh, he took me in and helped me in a time of need, so everyone who passes by here will always be welcome inside, just as he welcomed me. And, well, I let everybody tour because this is quite unique. It's not just a house, but it's a train car.
Almost like a way station.
A little, yes.
Zoner, how you doing, by the way? Did I
Yeah,
say
just
hello? I don't
mostly
think I
spend my
did,
days
so
wandering
hello.
and trying to help out where I can. I don't have I have my farm, but it's kind of closed off and isolated. So.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's nice. It's kind of like here. It's a little isolated, but, you know, because it's on a track, people do come by. I meet all sorts of folks traveling.
How's things? Things are good. Soon to be Santa's workshop. We're gonna make this place the Santa's workshop.
Yeah, I think I was telling you last time I was living in Oldfield, so I know there's wolves around these parts. But yeah, I moved when I was kidnapped and interrogated, and while I was interrogated, someone ransacked my house. So I kind of bailed from the area.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, the point of that was
Bad
to ask the
news.
question: you get bothered a lot by the wolves?
There's this one time they came around, 3 of them. But other than that, not really. I suppose if we'd have to make statistics, right now they'll come around maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. But then again, with winter, they'll be migrating all over the place.
Yeah, I was about to say they might get a little bit desperate, and their territory might expand while they get
Yes.
out there. So I don't know.
So, where are you from originally? Are you from here, this island?
Oh, Arizona, I think.
Oh, shots. Arizona.
Yeah, it's this whole like it's almost like a soap opera. You know, you hear about amnesia. But yeah, I woke up with a head injury, and some things are still a little fuzzy. But I'm pretty sure I was a farmer, and I vaguely remember the desert and the south, so I'm thinking Arizona.
I see.
Oh, I love
It must be
making new
difficult.
friends.
Struggling, trying to find your memories.
Each day it gets a little easier.
Jacob, really appreciate you, man.
Well, hopefully you get to recover all of them. You know, as I'm getting older, it scares me sometimes, you know, that I'll start getting memory losses because I really rely on 2 things, my legs and my memories. They're what make me happy. So, it's a scary thought. So I could only imagine how you felt, or how confused you were, especially at the start of all of it.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a shock, but you know, I take it as an opportunity. You know, I don't know who I was before, but I know who I can be now, and that's why I you know, deliver food to people and help out where I can.
Well, I suppose you were always a kind-hearted person then. Seeing that you're doing this, I like to think that's what you were before.
Yeah, one can hope.
Found me on a descent to Scorn. Looking forward to joining the server when my download completes. Now that my app got accepted. Hell yeah! There you go.
How about you, Gus? What did you do before?
Oh, I was just a hillbilly in Alabama who loved to go fishing and hunt and all that stuff. And enjoyed partying with my buddies.
Yeah, well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not. I say, as long as you're happy, you do what you like. I was happier being free, like a wanderer. That's what made me happy.
Yeah, me and my buddies kept hearing that a bunch of fish down here, or it's like a fishing competition or something down here. We thought it might be a good idea to go. Plus, we ain't ever been over this way, so we were like, shoot, kill two birds with one stone, get to go play somewhere new, and yeah, so we were like, screw it. We saved up our money and we came here. In
That's
our
wonderful.
raggedy old truck that broke down a few times, but other than that, we were able to get here. But then we got trapped, and now I'm stuck here while my buddies are lying in a grave, which kind of sucks. But
Well, they'll live
but
on
I'm
through
here.
you.
I gotta make the most of it.
Yes. And you know, I like to
always
think
wonder-
that we got the probably a good end of the stick here. Could you imagine how it's like on the mainland? We're but a small speck in this world right now. A very small island. We're kind of lucky when we look at it that way. It could be a lot worse, I feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you basically spoke what I was thinking. I was about to say, I always wonder, like, different regions, how they're doing, like in the extreme mountainous regions of like the Appalachians, or like the Nevada deserts where there's nothing for so many miles. And I'm just curious, like, you know, how did this manifest in those places, or like Alaska, you know?
Yes.
Or Greenland. Hell, even the Antarctica. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm almost positive there's places in the world where there might be like an isolated research center, or you know, just someone living like in the Australian outback who hasn't even seen one of those creepy fellas walking around, you know?
Oh, yes. There certainly are some people out there like that.
You ever wonder what happened to the people on the space station?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
That
My,
is a great question.
I wonder if they brought them
I
back
never
down.
thought about it.
Oh, that's got to be scary. Being stuck up there.
Absolutely.
Almost scarier than the infected.
Yeah, I know NASA designs the food to
Jesus
last
Christ.
12 months, but I don't know beyond that how much food they had with them, and I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they made periodic trips up there. They must have, to bring food or send capsules or things like that.
Hmm.
My. Well, if they're
I
up
would
there...
hate to be up there.
Yeah, me too. But if they are, bless their souls. Seriously. They're watching over us right now. And they must have an idea of what's going on. Surely.
Hopefully.
Oh, I'd like to imagine, since, you know, space is very related to the government, so they probably got warned at the very least of what's happening. They still were in touch via radios. But with everything going on, they must have had to flee, everyone, and now they have no contact. It must be petrifying.
Yeah, imagine they either have or will have a hard choice to make. Either they, come back down in a reentry shuttle, or they wait it out up there with limited supplies.
Yes. And even
I
then,
wouldn't like you said, Gus. I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
oh no.
Yeah, it's just like that's life now, though. Like you hear shots. That's literally what it is.
Yep, that would suck.
Sometimes though, it's too calming and you don't expect it. And if you're holding your mouse, you flinch. But then you go right back to what you were doing.
You got much use for a radio, Mitch? Not the music kind, the talkie-talkie kind.
Oh, I do believe I have one, yes. I sometimes will use it, but not
Picked up
frequently.
a field radio, and I don't know what I want to do with it.
A field transmitter?
Yeah.
Those are military types, yes. I know those kinds.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I don't know what I would really do with it personally. I don't think I'm on the radio as often.
Yeah, I was just thinking about what was in my bag and what I wanted to lug back. Let me stretch my legs here.
Remember, there is the crate right outside as well. The two ones that are there, so if there are things you don't need, it's usually all good people that come here, and they might need it. They might even leave something behind because they take something. It's kind of like how that works. Take a penny, leave a penny,
There's like, yep. My plan originally in Old Phil was to do like a, like a, like a donation center, and then people could come as they arrive.
Yo, Lynch, what's up?
To the area, and if they needed something, since I was on the main road, that'd be that. But plans change.
Oh yes, especially nowadays.
Yeah, so now I just make ridiculously tedious deliveries.
Well, I'm very thankful for the one you've done for here. Truly, I am.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, I got a little table set up outside. My neighbors know about it, and I guess now you two know about it. But people can leave me notes saying, "Hey, I need a crate of potatoes or a crate of tomatoes." Tomatoes are real popular, and then I'll walk it to them, and I don't really charge anything because people help each other out.
Oh yes. See, that's how we should be surviving together. Just helping,
I'll be right back. I'll go grab some firewood.
Oh, we're already out. Oh my, we've been burning so much wood now.
Damn, it's cold out here.
Well, it's good to have you here, Lynch.
Yeah, it's a bit nipply.
Thank you for joining me, all of us.
Well, it's usually pretty nice here, and I try to warm up the inside too.
You get a little accustomed to it, but for people who walk a lot or might be in their older years, the cold can really do a number on the joints.
Yo, kick rocks.
So you got to keep them stretched and warm.
Boy, am I glad I hid chat from from on the screen. It wouldn't have changed it much though. It's just, you know, but by it's like I can detect this kind of behavior usually. But hey, as long as I ban him, I'm not in the wrong, so I mean that was weird. Sucks for him though. If that should be true.
Phew.
Thank you, guys.
No problem.
You got it. Ooh, what'd you get?
Come on. There we go. Phew. I'll go grab some more. Put it in your wood reserve.
Oh, thank you, guys. I usually am able to gather the little trees, but I can never really cut the big ones down for a proper reserve.
It's no problem.
And I have plenty of stones inside if you need to sharpen your axe.
Alright, thank you.
You know, I like McDonald's.
Gotta-
Like I don't
gotta
eat
make
it
sure.
often. Once every month or two. Like it's really not that often. And I like it. You know, if I'm gonna eat out, I'm gonna eat something that tastes good, and it tastes good to me. I like McDonald's. I know it's like one of like it's so 50-50. Some people's like, oh my god, McDonald's, stay away. Like I don't eat it every day, man. It's not like I'm gonna have McDonald's every day or every week or something like that. I'm just gonna have McDonald's every now and again. I just indulge into something that's not really good for me physically, but who cares? It's not like that's my diet. It's McDonald's, you know? Call it a cheat day, whatever you want. I don't really have a diet. I just eat properly at home. I eat vegetables and, you know, I get proteins and all that. You know, I eat okay. I eat normally. And, you know, I think eating out, you know, if I'm going to eat out, I'm going to eat like, I'm going all in, you know? And no, I'm not going for a Diet Coke. That's just so weird. Actually, diet stuff's is not better for you than... Oh, my. No, man. If you're gonna eat, like, a whole, like, meal out at McDonald's or whatever other place like that, just fucking eat and drink. Don't drink diet. Drink the real shit. This is your chance to. This is your chance now. Just do it. It's not going to change a thing. It's not going to add 5 pounds to you.
One or two more of those.
As long as you work it out after, you know, either by being at work, being physical, doing something out of your day, you'll be fine. Now, some people do prefer the taste of diet, though. I do know some people like that. I know my mother-in-law is like that. She just prefers diet. Just tastes better. For me, it just tastes so weird. But hey, it depends with what you kind of grew up with, or... I don't know. Everybody's tastes are different, man. It's just the beauty of people. We're so different. We're all so different.
What kind of ammo do you use?
I use about 308 or 357.
It seems those two are the kind that go fast out here.
Yes, sir.
I thought I'd at least provide some music.
And nice little folk music.
Oh, yes.
That's as low as it goes, where it's off. If McDonald's once a month kills you, so be it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's not fucking McDonald's, dude, you're gonna die just jogging. You're gonna die in a car accident. You're gonna die of cancer to the sun. I don't know, man. Fucking anything could take you out. And I feel like McDonald's once a month is not the thing that's going to kill you. I'm fairly confident. I can't guarantee it, but I could like say 99% sure you're probably not gonna die of McDonald's. At that rate, anyways. Especially that you work out 2 times a day, 5 days a week. There's no way. If McDonald's is the reason that kills you, then Jesus Christ. Protect us all. Damn. But of course, if McDonald's is your diet...
make it home before tomorrow morning, so I should probably get a head out.
Oh, absolutely. No problem. But you come back anytime you like.
Yeah, and yeah. And the same is extended to you. You know, I'm on the southeast corner of Eagle Island, where Camp Eagle is.
Camp Eagle, yes.
Yeah, if you get to the big boat and you just head east from that, you'll find me.
East of the big boat. Oh, okay. Noted.
Just tucked away. You'll see a barn with stairs, and I'm down from the stairs.
All right. Well, duly noted.
We always have plenty of food and smoke, and everybody's welcome. All right. Well, you take care.
Oh, you too, and please be safe out there.
Thank you, and you too, Gus.
Hey, safe travels.
Thank you. Check these real quick. If I put some stuff in here.
What a nice guy. He fucking brought a crate, man. He walked a crate to me. That's insane. Oh, don't overwork yourself, Gus.
Always alright. I do this all the time.
With my shoes shine bright and my hat just right when the heart...
Shit, looks like fucking went back in time. Is this Juarez?
Hello, Mitch.
Oh, America, how are you?
We were close and decided to stop by.
Oh, yes.
Check on you.
Oh, well, why don't you warm up by the fire a little bit before you go?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm freezing my balls off.
Oh, yes, it's quite cold out there. Oh, so...
How are you today? You had a lot of visitors?
I've had a few, yes. And went fishing. They're really biting right now because of the change of weather, so... we're confused little things down there, but... other than that, it's been a pretty good day. Nice, relaxing. No stress.
Good to hear.
Yes. And, you guys got a long trip ahead of you?
No, we are like more, we're just hanging around, checking sunset, if there is anyone. Heard some stories about the robbers
And who's with you? Because I only see masks right now.
That's Washington and Adam.
Washington and Adam.
How's it going, Mitch?
Going good.
Gus is out there. He's been profusely cutting down the logs. We've been burning a lot of wood here today. Everyone is very cold.
Yeah, I can imagine only how it's cold inside your wagon over there.
Hey,
Your
Crud.
cart.
Oh, yes. Look at them all crouched.
Do you have enough sleeping bags and stuff to keep yourself warm at the night?
Oh, yes, yes. And it warms up really quite good in there with the fireplace I have in there. Oh, I see.
Was there anyone like Artemis around today, or
No,
not really? Okay.
no. People from Sunset
Yes, sir.
today, mostly.
Oh, how is
Come
Emma
on in.
doing?
She seems a lot better.
Good to hear.
Oh, thank God, a fire.
Hello, come on in. Have yourself a seat.
Good to see you're doing good.
Yes. And how are you?
Oh, good. I'm not very good with the cold weather, though.
Well, come and warm up by the fire.
Alright, we're probably gonna head out anyway. I was just wanted to be sure that you're fine and you don't need anything, so.
Everything is a-okay, Merrick.
Good to hear.
I appreciate you all stopping by.
Yeah, no worries. If you're gonna need anything, like, just let me know.
Will do.
Yeah, and that's you know, that's fine to ask sometimes for a favor.
Yeah, I do understand.
Yeah, take care.
See ya. Alright, I got you stocked up for a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Gus.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, hey, Gus. I didn't know that was you.
Hey, yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You seen Jerry around?
I haven't. Not yet. Or not today, anyway.
I hadn't seen him in a couple of days.
Same
Oh,
here.
I hope it's alright.
I haven't seen him since we came to visit you that one day.
Hey, Ashton.
And I got blamed for trying to hurt you.
Who blamed you?
Ah, hell, I don't know. Me and Jerry came up to check on you. We dropped a bunch of supplies off.
Oh, yes, that day.
Yeah, and people on the radio were saying I was trying to hurt you.
Oh, well, the tension was really high. There were people that said that they wanted to hurt me at the time, so my friends got a little jumpy, understandably.
Sure. Oh, yeah, no, I don't blame him. It's all right. I didn't get shot over it, so it's a
Of
good
course,
day.
yeah, that is a great day. Oh, have you been all right since last?
Oh, yeah, I just been busy building my trader up.
Oh, yeah. So that's going well.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Trying to get customers to come by. You know how it is.
Are you a variety kind of shop?
Oh, yeah, I do all goods. I got like lockers and fireplaces, freaking guns, ammo, body armor.
Oh,
I'm
that's,
trying to get clothing.
oh, that's really nice. And where are you situated again?
I'm out in Sandy Bay.
Oh, in Sandy. Oh, it's not too far.
No, it's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that.
Well, for me, probably a half an hour.
Yeah,
I take it slow.
Yeah, I mean, you can actually just go right over that hill and you're about all the way there. About halfway at least by just going over that
Oh,
mountain.
yes. Well, I do hope it helps. How's that town been, like in general? People still going by there?
People still go through and stuff, but like the community's dead. I'm restarting it basically.
Oh,
Starting from scratch. It's like me and like 2 or 3 others from the old group, but even there don't want to stay there. They just come back to get stuff and say hi and then leave again.
yes.
But yeah, it's kind of lonely now. But I've gotten more new people to move in.
Well, now I know about your shop. I could tell people. There's people that come here all the time, and they tell me they're looking for things, or just when I ask them what they're up to, it's like, well, I'll probably go out there and look for this or that, and now there's a place for me to send them to.
Oh yeah, exactly. And if I ain't got it, I'll write the name and what they're looking for down, and I'll find it.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, how you been doing here? You stocked up on everything?
Yes, quite a bit actually. Enough food, and now thanks to Gus, we got a lot of wood to go for a while now.
Oh man, yeah. I passed out last night, and when I woke up, freaking laying in a snow ditch.
Oh my, that's one way to wake up.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I went from Shane to Shayna in 2 seconds.
Yes. Well, I thought it was cold in here. I could imagine for you. The cold did wake me up, though.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. I was like, crap, it came down quick.
Oh, yes.
This Texas body isn't made for cold weather.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, I understand that.
Jesus. Closest we get to snow is probably a hail every once in a while.
Well, the beauty of the body is that you adapt. Here's a little trick. Well, this is something I've learned, because I was a wanderer, homeless, hobo, or whatever you want to call it. But we'd have to find ways to get just to be able to keep going a little bit. And you'll notice if you go inside where it's warm or be close to some warmth, your next trip outside right after will feel a lot warmer for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes just
I
going
noticed
inside
that.
the next house that you find, you're feeling a little cold, and just hop into the house, and then you'll feel a lot warmer coming out, at least for a bit.
Yeah.
The trick is cutting the wind.
Yeah, I got this thing here thinking it'd help me. I'm probably gonna have to wear a gas mask to keep the wind off my face.
Oh, well, if you get a hat sort of like Gus, you might do pretty good. Those are nice, warm hats right there.
Yeah, I'll have to look one. I found one on the way over here. I may have to stop back by and grab it.
Hey, this hat does pretty well, actually.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I gotta warm the buns up a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. It's good to be warm, though, at a time like this.
Oh, yeah. It'd been lonely the trader, not very many people, so I figured I'd go out and talk to some people. Come by and check on you.
Well, that is appreciated for sure.
Yeah, if y'all ever need anything, just both y'all just stop by. I didn't make the trader to make a profit off of it. It's just helping people.
Yes. Well, a busy mind is often a happy mind, too. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's good that you keep yourself busy, and I'll make sure to send people your way if they're looking for knickknacks, you know.
Yeah, amen to that. Whew, excuse me.
You're coming down with something?
Oh, just cold weather on my throat. You know?
Oh, yes. And you're breathing in. It's actually, if you feel your nostrils sticking together, your lungs are doing the same thing. It's often what causes you to cough.
Oh, yeah, then I'll be coughing a lot.
Better put them out.
It's been one of those days. I heard somebody, I can't remember who it was, on the radio a couple hours ago, and they ran into about 50, 60 infected just climbing around in the forest up there on the other side of the mountain.
Oh my.
Holy shit.
That's close.
Yes. Yeah, it's, they've been roaming the woods more often than it seems. What y'all been up to today?
Oh, not too much, actually. Just getting used to the coldness a little bit. And we went fishing earlier. I had a few visitors, and we're just relaxing now. By a nice warm fire.
From what I hear, you're a busy man.
Oh, well, there is often people that come through here. That's why I said, it'll be easy for me to send them your way. In fact, if you want, maybe since there are so many people who come over, this might be a good idea. I want to help, so. And I'm not always here. Come with me.
Yeah, and I always want to tell you, you have a nice little home, too. It's a nice place.
What if we use this wall as a wall to put notes on? Little flyers and things. People will definitely see them here, and yeah. So if you'd like,
that'd work good.
Yeah, you could be the first one. Do you have paper and a pen?
Yeah, I believe I do.
Oh, well, make yourself a little mock-up and post it right here. That'll surely help people, since a lot do pass through.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Of course. I only want to help. I'll let you write that. Yeah, why not, right? I'll be using that wall right there by the fridge. That'll be the poster wall on the other side.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, a lot of people do pass by here, and yeah, It's
Well, I
nice.
think I'm gonna head on out and head back to my little camp that I got.
Oh, sounds
Appreciate
good, guys.
going fishing with me. It's pretty fun.
Oh, yes, anytime if you just want to come by for a quick little fishing, I'm more than willing to. And thank you for cutting all that wood for me.
Oh, no problem. Y'all having a good day and good evening.
Yes, thanks
And
for making
catch
my
you
day
later.
better.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I'm just now thinking about it.
Take
I'm
care,
like,
Shane.
it'd be nice to have a spot,
Indeed.
to put
right.
notes, because a lot of people come by. I don't want to put it inside because not everybody can come inside all the time, but they do come by and they'll read the notes on that, like, pretty much billboard right there.
Oh man. Thank you for letting me put the note up.
Oh, of course. I figure with so many people coming by, it'd be a good opportunity.
There. Oh yeah. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to come find me. If I got it, you need it, you just let me know.
Oh, you're
Even
wonderful.
if you need a hideout for a couple days or something.
Well, I appreciate that.
Hey, look at you following
have to
me.
get on
Now
my
what about your friends?
My quest for more code locks pretty soon.
Oh, yes. Not easy to find. A lot of people look for those.
Yeah, people.
Yo,
some
Little
people are telling
Wolf,
me
thank
that
you.
A lot of traders and individuals are like hoarding them and stuff. And every time I ask another trader, though, they never have them. So I don't know what the hell's going on with them.
Most of the times, the traders don't have them. People seem to keep those as currency for themselves.
Yeah, people are willing to always trade for them. I
Well,
wish I can just make a lock out of some scrap metal and a wire, you know.
oh yes. Perhaps you can make that one of the currencies you're looking for at your shop.
I may do it. Well, like I said, if I can stay afloat, I'll be good, but it's mostly just about helping those that need it. I find with walking around this island that a lot of people tend to gather around traders, and it's usually the best way to help somebody.
Oh, yes. Quite definitely. Well, I know when I need something, I'll be dropping on by. Now that I know it's all functioning and everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring hope back to that town. Seems like it's a hard fight.
Oh, it probably is, most likely, but without people fighting, if everyone gives up, then, it's the end. We need people who have the willpower to keep going. Like
Hello?
you. Hello.
Mitch, man, do you remember me?
Well, not your name, but I remember you.
You remember? I'm Jack. We met briefly before. I said I was gonna bring you down some meat or something. I finally got some of that, man.
Oh, wonderful. If you want, you could lay it here at the sleeping pack, and I'll take care of it later.
Oh, all right, man.
So, how you been?
Been great, man. I've been struggling. I've out here trying to find some something to hunt, but I've been walking this river, man. Seems like all the animals have been flocking around here.
Oh,
yeah, that in Mountainville.
Yes.
Mountainville, you can just about get a cow every day.
Really?
Oh, steak.
Yeah.
I'd love
Yeah, I've
steak.
been
Yeah,
finding
they're
lots of
always.
deer up this river.
Yeah, I managed to get me a hog outside of Sandy this morning. I heard an elk or whatever the hell that was, and I just couldn't find him.
Yes, I tried shooting that elk, but I missed him earlier.
Man, they're sneaky little fuckers.
They are, man.
Oh, yes. I actually had a deer walk up to me the other day at that window, to my right.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, it never happened to me before in my life. But I was standing on the bench trying to look at it because I heard it. It was close. And then it saw me. It was on the track, and it started walking towards me. And it stood there, I swear, seemed forever, just looking at me. And then it went off on doing its own thing.
That's good luck.
Well, it was a rather pleasant moment. Probably one of the most beautiful moments I've had with nature.
Yeah, exactly. Hell, the last time I seen a deer, there was 8 infected chasing after it.
Ayo. Well, have fun, Jacob. Make sure you
Hey,
follow
man,
the
we're gonna have
instructions
have
to
some,
spawn in with the
fish with you.
clothes.
I'm kind of hungry. I've been out here hunting for a while.
Oh,
Haven't
yes.
gotten anything cooked. Still over here in the fridge.
I got some fresh that I just cooked, actually, here.
Really?
Here,
I
have
appreciate it,
two. Nice and full
Oh,
pieces as
good
well.
today.
Freshly
And
fished
also,
from this morning.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's a great fish, man. You
Muffy!
have another fishing pole? I came across one a couple days ago. Haven't really got much use out of it.
Oh, yes, I'm always looking for more poles. People come around here and they like to go fishing, so I'm trying to get myself a little collection of poles so I can always have some poles to help people out with. Oh,
Just leave it right here for you, man.
You need to get you a little pole rack.
I do have one.
Oh, do you?
Yes, come look. I have it mounted on my fireplace.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. You got it looking nice in here.
Wow. It's really something you got here.
Oh, thank you.
Seriously. Looks almost better than the place I stay at.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of jealous.
Well, there we go. That's two.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Thank you. Make sure you warm up good now.
Oh, yeah, this fire's great.
Yeah, I jogged all the way to the swamp. Got there and I was on my way back and I started getting so cold I swear I was going to get frostbite.
And you were teaching me how to play Project. Oh, nice. You were streaming that?
Yeah,
I'm probably going to go
cool.
peek at your VOD after
Nowhere.
this.
Yeah, it's like I was telling him.
Getting ready for real
I
RP?
went to sleep and I woke up. I was in the ice, snow ditch.
I can't wait to get that server launched. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to. We always recommend people play a little bit offline,
Is that a,
like off server.
74?
Get to know a bit the games, just get familiar with it, but it depends on the settings,
I
man.
don't think it's in 74. It's in
It could be really hard depending on
8K,
what
something
settings
like
you were
that.
playing with. We try to balance it perfectly for beginners and experienced players.
8K models in forever. makes me sad when shit hit the fan when it first
It's a hard
started.
balance to get,
Used to
but
find them
we
everywhere.
managed it last time.
I
We're
used
going to do it
Give
again.
them away to people with hundreds of rounds.
Really
each.
appreciate it again, though,
Go
for
protect
the
yourself.
raid, and thanks for
No,
everybody who
can't find
joined in. Really happy to have you guys here.
Yeah, I've been looking for an AKM for a while. Really, I'm not. This one shoots 5, 4, or what's this one shoots? The smaller caliber AK.
I wouldn't know, because I don't really know guns.
Yeah, I forgot. I know which one you're talking about. I forgot the dang size off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's 5.45, I think so.
I don't know. I got really lucky the other day. I found, you know, the AK automatic shotguns, the Vegas.
Oh, yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, I found one of those and a clip inside of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I usually always find either the clip or the gun. Actually, you know, it's even hard to find the clip. But most
Muffy,
of
that's
the
what makes
magazine,
that
I'm
game
sorry.
great,
But,
like
yeah,
for
usually
RP,
find the
because
gun,
it
but not the
matters to
magazine.
team up
This
with
time I found
people.
it
You
inside
make
of it.
friends
I was
for
like, hell
real,
yeah, score.
and you'll meet strangers, and you're gonna make new friends because of it, because you gotta
Give me
team
a
up.
gun cleaning kit enough
You know?
so I can get it real shiny.
The Project Zomboid is like
Polishing up all the guns. So they look
another
nice.
level. It's a whole other level, man. And once you get the hang of it, it's so fucking good. The little details, right? Like the levels of detail. You can move anything in a house.
Shitload of M16.
You know, like DayZ, it's cool. You could barricade a house, but like in Project Zomboid, that little side of immersion, just like level up DayZ, like totally. You know, the fact that I could move a table and have it go in the living room instead,
Family
or
Watch, what is it? On the AUGs.
Oh yeah, I come across them quite often.
Yeah, finally got me.
Oh,
one.
even
always
I
find
know
them
those
good.
ones, yeah. I've seen a few of those around here.
Found a bullpup.
oh, it always had voice chat. Well, for a long time it did.
Just gotta shine them
We
up.
prior when we
I
had
got
our
plenty of
server,
the guns, just fucking
because
not
I
enough
was
gun
already
cleaning kits to
running Real
polish 'em.
RP the first time around.
Yeah, gun cleaning kits seem hard to
This
come
will be
by.
2.0 because we were waiting for that
Just
big
my luck.
update. Nobody was playing the old
Hell, I've
update
run into people
anymore.
that, yeah, I got 8 or 10 of them.
It just wasn't worth keeping a
Yeah,
server up.
I never have
Yeah.
enough. I've got more guns I know what to do with, not enough gun cleaning kits.
Yeah,
Exactly, man.
it
I knew
depends.
a
I've
person, I
heard
swear to
some
God, they
good
can go out,
mics
they'd
and
come
some
back and they'd have
bad
20 of 'em
mics, I
on.
guess. But it's tolerable. It's totally doable.
Sometimes.
Maybe because I've dealt with DayZ VoIP for years, and
I got
it can be.
shit
It used to
ton
be
of
pretty awful here. Can I do
Hell,
this?
I to be honest with
Oh,
you,
I
I
can't.
got all the guns, and the only gun I really use is this Mosin or a
This hat only takes one square. That's
a
beautiful.
Glock. That's about it.
Look at that. Isn't that
Or
so
my crossbow.
beautiful?
I got a few Mosins. I love
It's just
those
one
rifle
little
rifles,
square.
Real nice.
You
Oh,
could fold it up
Down those
nice
real quick.
and tidy into your pocket.
Dang right. Take down anything. And then,
But I know they're
then got
working on
my-
voice quality and stuff,
crossbow
and
for
I want to
taking
see if
out
we
them
could
infected
mod some
quietly.
VoIP range
That's all
too.
I use.
Because, you know, we're going to have to server side decide how far people can hear each other. Usually, I think last time we went with like 13 or 14 tiles wide, and that was it. So you gave people the opportunity to spread out just enough to, you know, talk to each other.
Oh man. Well, Mitch, thank you for the fire. I'm gonna head back home, do some more repairs and stuff. And say if y'all two ever need anything, come hit me up. I got that trader out there.
Absolutely. You be safe on your way, and thank you for coming by.
Oh yeah, I'll be safe. Thank you for the warm fire and everything, and y'all be careful, okay?
You too.
You too.
I'm gonna shut this door behind me, so.
Oh, yeah, the passport idea is nice. I just, oh my god, doing one for everybody would be horrible, though. But just for one person, it's nice. It's a nice immersion thing. It's Chicky! He was here earlier. Merrick! How you doing, Chicky? Shout out to Chicky.
Oh, so what's on your plans for the rest of the day?
Well, honestly now, still got a little bit of meat on me. Might be heading home here in a while to cook it up.
Yes, well, you know, he's running a shop up in Sandy, so if ever you need anything, you could find him there. And I believe he's got a note with more details just outside on the wall.
I'll have to check that out.
Yes, he's starting up, and he's got a lot to trade, I suppose, so it'd be good to go visit him if you need something.
Yeah, I'll definitely stop by sometime. You been alright out here in the cold and everything?
Oh,
And warm?
yes. I'm an old Canadian boy. So,
oh, wow. I see you're used to the cold.
I am pretty used to it, yes. Well, you know, your body will adapt if you're not. For everybody, it's the same. It takes some time, that's all.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get there. I'm very used to the cold.
Well, as long as you stay well dressed and all that, you know, for the cold, you'll be just fine. Seek shelter when it gets too windy or too cold. Hypothermia is no joke.
No, sir.
He's carrying 4
You got
fishing
yourself a
poles.
little music player, man. It's real nice.
Oh,
I
yes,
haven't seen one of those in a while.
it really helps around here with the morale. Did you want to hear music?
Do what?
Did you want to hear some music?
Well, sure. Man, you sure that radio wasn't already on?
Oh. No, it wasn't on.
Now I hear 2 songs playing. I must be going crazy. Maybe that was in my head.
How's that? Does that sound better?
That sounds a little bit better.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure what's going on, man.
Oh,
I think I've been out in the cold a little too long.
No, it's fine.
That's why he referenced the music. I was like, wait, he came here like way long after. So he's still hearing it. But it does bug sometimes.
Well, it looks like it stopped snowing.
Oh, yeah. I might try to make it home while snow's calming down for a while, so guess I'll see you later, man.
Oh, very well, yes.
You take care out here. I'll be on the lookout for more fishing poles for you now.
Oh, I appreciate that. Be safe. See you soon.
Yeah, you too now.
Yeah, radios are bugged sometimes. You'll still hear them play. And where he was facing, he was listening to it there. He was hearing like, 'cause that's where I had it. I was on a roof, but that was like before the restarts. I don't get it. Was that still lingering even after the restart? I don't know. The mysteries of life. Hey guys, it's just you guys and me right now. We get a chance to just chat a little bit. How you guys doing? You're beautiful. I love you. Yes, that's Jack. I believe that's what that's his name. I meet so many people. It's actually IRL become difficult for me to keep up with all the names I've met in like a week. You know, like it's almost impossible. I'm trying my hardest. And it's like, I feel like I need to start writing names down, but then I can't even associate the names. I remember the people. Like, when I meet them or see them again, I remember either how they look or sound. But I'm like, fuck, man. It's like I'm trying to remember people's names, and it's really irking me that I can't. Like, I just feasibly can't remember everybody's name. Luckily, because Mitch is older, I guess it makes sense. He wouldn't remember. It's overwhelming, and to be frank, it's overwhelming in real life. I don't know. Mitch is just rude. Like, I try to remember. I remember your name. I remember your name. I remember many of the names. Like, at least half the people I've met, I'll remember their names. But like the other half is just a complete mystery, and and it bothers me that my brain just doesn't want to register all of these names. I think at this point I've had half the server come through the hut, and it's really hard for me to remember all of those names. I remember the people though. Like, I remember the RP I've had with them. I remember the people, like, for the most part. Sometimes, every now and again, depending if I met somebody like 3 weeks ago as Mitch, it's a little more, and briefly, it's a little more tough for me to remember, like, details, but I'll remember the voice. Like, that's one of the things that I'm pretty good at remembering, is like somebody's voice or their look. Like, if they have a specific look. But some people change all the time, and with winter now, I'm gonna see people looking fucking completely different. So that's just gonna throw me off. Everybody's got masks on too, so it's really difficult for me to differentiate everybody. And I feel so bad about it too. Like, I fucking feel bad. Everybody out here remembering my name, but I can't remember everybody's name. Just feel bad. There's no guy sitting here. Usually typing, what launcher are you using, Jacob? Are you using vanilla launcher or DZSA? The regular launcher? Man, well, okay. Unless the regular, unless DZSA does not work for you, or you have issues with it, I highly recommend you use DZSA. Regular launcher is just kind of a bitch. So yeah, go to if somebody has the link to it, like, can you post it? I'd really appreciate that. But DZSA launcher, just like that, DZSA launcher usually comes up first result on Google. Oh, you got it? Nice. All right. So from there, it should be good. It should associate your Steam. If not, just make sure you do show it the right path to Steam and blah blah blah. Now DZSA is working. From there, just type in the filter Descent. It should pop up. You'll be able to add it to your favorites. It'll always pop up after, so you won't have to type it out all the time to find it. But yeah, it should pop up. And then I highly recommend, before you even start like launching the game, make sure you go to the what channel is that again? Yeah, it's under whitelist info, and if you scroll like all the way up, there's the first post, second post. You'll see there's like a list of stuff you have to do to get your character, right? This is if you want to have a specific character face, specific clothing you want to start with. It's going to be pretty basic, but yeah, follow the DZSA one to a T, and you'll be good. Oh, yes, I'm here.
Hey, Mitch, how's it going? I haven't seen you since Stonington. Lamb told me I could find you here.
Oh my, yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, you could come inside through the door.
Yeah, I've never been here before, so oh, here's the door. Definitely good to see you again. It's Matrix. I was patching up Emma and stuff like that last time.
Oh, I see. Yes, yes, I remember. Yeah, down by the
Yeah, I didn't
castle.
get too much time to talk. Yeah, the castle, yeah. I just wanted to come by and apologize for not being able to talk to you too much there. And Lamb, I was talking to her this morning and said I could find you here.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, welcome to my home. Everyone is welcome.
Very nice.
And everyone is loved just the way they are in here.
Sounds awesome to me.
Yes.
Awesome. So how is your legs holding up with this cold?
It's still pretty good. Seeing that I've had a cortisone shot and I'm wearing braces, it's holding pretty darn good for now.
Have a great night, Chickie.
I do know that the cold.
Sleep well.
Makes things harder,
Chickie, go the fuck to sleep. Oh, yes, usually.
Yeah.
But I think if it wasn't for the cortisone, I'd probably be hurting a lot more.
Darn, yeah. Lamb actually had some cortisone, huh? I'm surprised there's still some of that around.
No, it wasn't Lamb. This was Dr. Yosef for this. Down by that castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard some good things and bad things about him.
Well, yes, I'm
Met the guy, but
getting all sorts of messages, mixed messages from many people, but yes, he had come here about a week ago, maybe a little more, and he had some cortisone with him, and so I allowed him to do it because I just wanted to feel a bit of relief. Even though
exactly.
cortisone
It's
is a little
strange
risky.
thing to walk around with, though, jeepers.
Yes. Well, I think he knew he was coming here, and people had told him I had leg problems. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense then. I was gonna say, like, you know, I'm a combat medic and I don't wander around with cortisone. I got morphine, but that's about it.
Yeah, the quick stuff.
Morphine, some more stuff. So, yeah, the quick stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's good. You know. You know, like, gosh, I remember, you know, like those morphine drippers. Gosh, you know, they gotta take those away from people. They always want to drip too much morphine. So yeah.
Yes. Well, I always keep a stick of that and epinephrine with me, just in case. You know.
Exactly,
I could be alone out there, and there's no way for me to get away from a lot of the infected. So, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Down goes the morphine in those legs.
Exactly. Yeah. How do you usually fare with the zombies that are infected? Do you just kind of just shoot them right away, or you just kind of just stay away from those areas in general?
No, I don't use a gun, so I generally stay away. I'll go around a town or things like that, you know, but for the most part. Or if I think that the town's been cleaned up of the infected, then I'll go. I usually kind of scope it out a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. Be considered maybe carrying like a little 22 or something like that, something a little bit of recoil. So.
Oh no.
Like that, or...
Well,
no?
Here's the thing. I don't really like killing those infected, you know. I know it's a little odd, but it just still feels like I'm killing them, like the people behind it. I understand that it needs to be done, and I've killed some. I have probably 15 or 20 that I've killed since it all started. I try my best not to. I just can't do it, you know. I never feel good when I do it. So.
It's, you know, I mean, of course, one thing that we do forget, you know, they were once people too, you know.
Well,
sometimes
yes.
you wonder when you see them, you know, what are their families like, you know, what their favorite, you know, football team, you know, how much money did they have in their wallet, you know, or what were they looking forward to that day.
Indeed. But
so at the same time, you know, I do realize that, you know, I think most of them are probably beyond the point of reasoning, unfortunately.
Oh, it's very unfortunate, yes.
You know.
There's not much we could do. It feels like they're very lost souls out there. But although I understand they need to be given mercy, I just don't like doing it, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
So
I don't blame you there.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I try not to think too much about it, but I mean, at the same time, like you said, it is, you know, Mercy and they were people, so definitely a contradiction, you know. Definitely gotta find a fine line between it, you know, so.
Yes. Well, yeah, and I generally don't like using guns, so I haven't used a gun in my life, my whole life, so I like to keep that track record as long as possible.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I just don't like it. I never felt a need to have one, and even nowadays, I don't really hunt. I'll hunt chicken. That's pretty easy. But other than that, I'll fish a lot. It's a great way to get the proteins that I need and all that good stuff. It keeps me alive anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's why I suggested maybe like a little 22, you know, just for, you know, personal protection, you know, just in case, you know, one of them, you know, infected kind of stumble upon you or something like that, you know, or if a wolf or something comes at you. You never know, but.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that never happens, but
True, yeah.
Usually I got pretty good arms, so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Yes, so I'll carry around.
The cane, there we go.
Yeah, either the cane or you know, I'll bring an axe with me. I'm still pretty good with that. I hate using it; it's so brutal, but. You know, I still don't want to use guns, and I don't want to get that close with just a knife. So, yeah, the axe or the cane. And my cane is pretty pointy as well. So,
yeah, I've seen it. It seems like that thing's
Yo,
got quite a
Kush,
heavy end. You can
how you
either poke
doing?
somebody with it or just, you know, bonk them over the head with it. You know. They don't want to start with you, or else they're gonna get freaking hit with the cane.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
So how you
other
been?
Than that, you know, I'm doing all right. Dustguard's doing pretty good for the most part. It's kind of on high alert at the moment because we're trying to keep an eye out for. I don't know if you ever heard of the gentleman's name Speedy. I guess.
Yes, I've heard of Speedy.
I guess he tortured one of Lamb's friends and cut out his eye and stuff.
And was this recent?
Yeah, Waldoboro yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So yeah, that's what Lamb and Hyena told me this morning, and yeah. So we're just trying to keep an eye out for him because
goddamn Speedy.
Yesterday, right before he said he was going to Waldoboro, he said he was going there to mingle with people there. So I guess his definition of mingle was just, I guess that.
He gave me the knife I have.
Definitely not good. So. Hyena's doing better. You know, obviously Lamb was there, so good as you can be. Only 2 days after losing an eye, you know. Obviously, you know, phantom pains and, you know, obviously the huge risk for infection and stuff, but doing as well as he could be.
I see.
Keeping an eye out for Speedy. Just be wary of him, so.
Oh, I've had talks with him.
Oh yeah, I mean I've talked to him a couple times too.
In fact, this knife that I have here, he gave me this knife.
Really?
Yes.
It definitely looks like a fine blade. That's for.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I've been using it ever since.
You know, yeah, gosh, I couldn't believe it at first when I heard it. You know, oh yeah, you know, Speedy did that.
Well, he's quite the character, but I didn't know he was gonna. I didn't know he was gonna do such a thing, but surely he must have some reasoning behind this.
I would hope he would have some reasoning and not just go mad.
Pull up a chair. Let's have a cold
that going around. Try to keep on the level.
Yo, corruption, thank you.
You know, personally, but you know, it's just the world that we live in now.
Yes.
Other than that, you know, other than Speedy, yeah, everything's going really good. You know, we were just trying to stock up before winter came up. You know, obviously can't really grow anything now. You know, frozen snow, but we're pretty good. Canned food and stuff, keeping the fire stocked.
Well, that's good. Keeping the fire stocked is more important than ever now.
Exactly, yeah, it's freaking freezing outside. I don't know, I'm just generally a cold person. You know, that's why I've always just freaking bundled
No, I
up.
got you, Corruption.
Chinaris,
Glad to have you here, man.
You know, even Minnesota, it's just, gosh, it's freaking climate.
Well, you definitely have a good hat for the weather.
Yeah, I became partial to the, I believe they call these like trapper hats, or Naris, I guess they called them Ushankas. Of course,
Oh,
the
yes.
ones they had over there had, you know, all sorts of variations, colors, had, you know, the old pin or whatever, the Janaris pin. I became partial to it just because from how warm it is. Incredible how warm this hat is. You know, that, I think like rabbit fur on the inside. Oh, but super warm, so.
Oh, yes, well... see, I'm using wolf fur, actually.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, is
well,
that your little cowl or whatever you got in your
yes,
shoulders?
yes, that's right. Well, I found some wolves that were, well, probably somebody defended themselves against them, maybe, and they were just left there, you know. So I didn't want them to just die for nothing, even though they were attacking probably someone. So.
I mean, nowadays, you know, you want to pretty much use whatever you can off an animal. Pretty much try to use as much as possible. Without, there isn't exactly, you know, Walmarts or Fleet Farms around anymore, so can't just go to the store and grab stuff, you know. Yeah, Mitch, what did you do before all the shit hit the fan? I guess I haven't talked to you too much.
Oh, what do you mean, like, what did I do before?
Oh, I mean, like a job or whatever, or.
Oh, well, I've had, I've had many little jobs here and there, but I was I suppose you would qualify me as a hobo, and so I would just move around a lot.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes, but I would work little,
that, you know.
oh yeah, working little odd jobs, mostly on farms. Every time I'd be in more rural areas, I would check for farm work and things like that. Hay bales, you know, stacking them, and there's a lot of work in there, and usually pays really well for wanderers. So, yes, I would do a lot of little things like that. But for the most part, I was, I suppose, an explorer. It's a more fancy way to say hobo.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in small town Minnesota, so.
Hey, have a good one, Corruption.
I know what you mean. You know, small towns, cornfields, soybean fields, you know, cattle, pork, goats. Didn't work on a farm too much, but I just kind of grew up around it, so kind of used to it, you know.
Oh, yes.
Or Minnesota, end up here trying to get back home, but probably nothing left back in Minnesota. Probably just gonna steer, so.
Yes, well, it's probably not good out there. We got
wasn't too good to us.
Yeah, we probably got a little lucky by being on this island, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when myself, Theo, Theodore Douglas actually we were kind of, he actually owns the 20 acres that's Duskar there, you know, before, you know, everything went down. His great grandfather, Harold Douglas, actually built the first house there, and now known as Duskar.
Oh.
And at the time, we thought it'd be a little bit safer in the mainland because we had a lot more supplies over there, you know, people over there, friends. We get over there and, you know, we should have never left Deer Isle, you know. We came back and people had moved in, obviously, but we're not kicking anybody out, obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Get resettled in, you know, so get resettled in and stuff like that, so much our main goal right now.
Well, it's good to have some goals, though. keep you going, you know. A busy mind is a happy mind.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my primary goal right now is just to look after people the best I can. Get patched up and try to make sure they don't hurt themselves or kill themselves. Or do treat them
yes.
the best I can, so. Yeah, I do the best I can. You know, that's pretty much the only morals, well, not the only morals I try to follow. The medical code of conduct, basically. Shortening up, it's basically just treat those the best I can. Those who I cannot treat, I put to rest. And share medical knowledge with those who get, you know, top 3 there, so. Yeah, I've probably done a pretty good job so far. I've taken people, patched them up. Not a surgeon, but I was taught how to suture. Basics, so.
Well, the basics, yes. I taught myself how to suture. I kind of had to at some point. I was stabbed a few times in life. Oh, gonna cut up
do you
some
need help
wood.
with the fire here, or?
Well, if you would like to drag out a couple of logs from there, that'd be nice. I'll be able to cut them up.
Jeepers, criminy.
Can't quite carry heavy like this.
Yeah, I was
but,
gonna say those are pretty heavy here. Do we need another one, or will one do it?
one more, yes.
Jesus. Yeah, I just haven't lifted it in a long time. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but not every day. You know, we've got most of our building done, so.
Well, that's good. Especially
Yeah,
with
we
winter
still have to board
here.
up a couple windows. Yeah, so still gotta patch up a couple windows here. Get a flag up and going. People keep stealing our frickin' flags. We put one up and it's gone the next day.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
That is what. I got some paper here if you need.
Oh, well, since it just went out, we should be okay. I should be able to reignite this, yes. Oh, yeah, there's still a little bit in there. Just gotta give it some fuel. There we go.
There we go,
Oh, it's alive again.
Yeah, live again. But, yeah, I guess, you know, I used to be a deputy sheriff back in Minnesota, King County. Like I said, it wasn't crazy. I just went to 2 years to college there, community college, and did 1 semester and got my EMT. And like I said, it's a very, you know, like I said, small town Minnesota, so the 4 small counties that were there had their own SWAT team for those 4 counties. And I guess I just showed a little bit more interest than most people. And I decided to join, you know, the tactical team, SWAT team, whatever you call it, and basically became their medic on the team, merely, so.
Oh, I see.
Like I said, I wasn't in the States when everything started happening. It was one of our, like I said, small town Minnesota, you know, the biggest thing that we had to deal with is just, you know, at the time, you know, the drug epidemic, whatever you want to call it, you know, drug war.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people like cooking up meth and bringing up coke and fentanyl from Mexico and that, so. We were raiding a small meth house or whatever, and I wasn't the point man because I was always in the middle of the group going in or whatever, but the first guy who walked in, he got shot right in the neck, 44 Magnum, you know, by this crackhead or meth head or whatever. And he didn't die. It was a good friend of mine, Bailey Reed. I don't know if he's still alive or not. Last time I seen him, he was in a hospital. But I was able to get some quick clot out. You know, I've been able to find quick clot over here, but we had it on, you know, on us, and I was able to stop the bleeding pretty fast, and we got him on an ambulance and saved his life. So, and that kind of caught the attention of, yeah, it caught the attention of our sheriff, Troy Dunn, sheriff, and there was a tactical competition that was going to happen the next month prior in Chinaris, and people from all over the United States, you know, Canada, you know, Europe was being, you know, just asked to go over there and help train their OREL is what they call it. You know, Chinaris is they used to be a Soviet satellite state, so they're still trying to you know, and not now, obviously, but they were still trying to, you know, recover from being an ex-Soviet satellite state.
Yes.
Even though it's been 30 years, you know, since the Soviet Union collapsed. But very poor country. A lot of the people there don't even have running water. They don't have electricity, or even if they have a telephone, they have maybe one telephone for the whole town still. You know,
Oh,
they
my.
put a lot of money into their military and not into their, you know, what's that? It's like general supplies and stuff like that. Like hell, they didn't have toilet paper over there. They had to use like papers and like old, you know, like classified documents and stuff like that. It was just crazy. So.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That is
so,
quite different than what we took for granted
Yeah,
here,
so-
is it?
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it was pretty run down over there, but you know, I decided to go over there with a bunch of our people.
Yeah.
And
It is. How you doing,
we got over
miners?
there. I met a good friend of mine, Vasily Yusupov. He was a Heinz helicopters, whatever. He was a helicopter pilot, and you know, he freaking flew us everywhere from, you know, South Zagoria to the capital, just everywhere, you know. And he was a really cool guy. But we were in South Zagoria, and basically the northern part of that borders Russia, and the western border of that borders the rest of Chernarus. And you know, when we got over there, everything was fine for about a week, and people just started getting sick. You know, and then we got reports of just people attacking each other. You know, as you know, the whole thing starting. You know, people biting each other and coming, you know, waking back up, whatever. So, to say the least, we were pretty much caught completely with our pants down. Within 2 weeks, that whole region, South Zagoria, was pretty much, I would say, collapsed. They tried pulling us out back to Novigrad, to the capital. The Russians were actually shooting gas, like shooting artillery strikes gas, and sealed off their border in an attempt to kill any infected. They didn't care if it was, you know, surviving military, you know, infected, whatever. So they just started just gassing us pretty much. And as we were flying out, the Russians had actually, they were just shooting down everybody because they didn't want the, you know, the infection to spread. So they were shooting down Chernarus, their own allies, shooting down their own allies' helicopters, and that's what happened to poor Vasily and I and my whole squad. Pretty much, we got shot down, and when we went down, obviously those freaks are attracted to noise, and everybody kind of scattered, and Vasily was trapped. And I'm not super proud of this, but it was either he was gonna get ripped apart by zombies, or he was gonna get eaten. You know, pretty much. You know. Yeah, I couldn't get him out of the wreckage, so I had to. He asked me to shoot him, so I did. And I'm not very proud of it, but he didn't want to get eaten.
Oh.
You know, this pretty much what his last words were, unfortunately. But other than that, so we just kind of all scattered. The rest of us were able to get a plane up and going, and we were able to get the hell out of there, of Chernarus in general. Flew from Chernarus to, I believe, gosh, some place in Russia, and then we flew from Russia to Berlin to Glasgow, or something like that, and then our plane crashed off the coast here somewhere. We thought we were in Nova Scotia, but we were actually Deer Isle, close to Deer Isle.
It's
And that's
not too far, technically, especially by plane.
So, but the people I came here with, Rufus, Dr. Blackstone, and a couple other people, I haven't seen them since. I don't know if they're alive or dead or not, but Dr. Blackstone, he was a field surgeon. And with Doctors Without Borders in Chernarus, when everything went down, he's the one who taught me how to suture and identify like major arteries and stuff like that, and just make sure not to accidentally nick when I try to work on somebody or whatever. But it wasn't too much experience, but better than nothing. So.
Oh yes, it's anything is good for experience now.
Yeah, definitely.
Got to take everything. If I could learn things, I'll definitely learn them, and try to remember them. Everything is always so helpful.
Yeah, you know, we gotta see ourselves as students. You know, there's always more things to learn. You know, always more things.
Oh yes.
Hell, there's probably still a lot of books out there with like forgotten skills. You know, I remember my My grandmother telling me how they used to, use lard for everything, and now, it's been such a long time, but people now wouldn't even know how to make their own lard or churn butter or whatever. People probably wouldn't. So.
Well, yes, a lot of people in different professions are going to be extremely needed now. Like churning butter, things like that. The little things of life, farmers, very important. These people know how to grow good food.
Yeah, exactly. And I always tell people, whoever finds someone who knows how to make alcohol is going to be the most popular person on the island.
Oh, yes.
Guaranteed. If they know how to brew their own, they're probably going to be one of the most popular people. Definitely.
Oh, I would imagine.
But yeah, I mean, food's always a big one. Always gotta cook up stuff. It doesn't always have to be bland. So put different spices, and there's a lot of herbs I've seen around here. Woods and
Oh, yes.
so mushrooms, herbs, all sorts of stuff. So
I'm surprised I still hear birds right now.
yeah, I noticed that when I was walking here. Yeah, I heard a lot of birds out there. I don't know what kind they were. I think they're like chickadees or something. I mean, I'm surprised at how resilient animals are to whatever this infection virus thing is, whatever,
Yes, I'm not sure if it spreads to them. I've yet to notice, odd behavior from the animals.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed too much, except that, obviously they're not really too afraid of us like they used to be. With less people being around, they obviously wander in towns and stuff.
Oh, yes.
That's to be expected, so.
They're reclaiming the land.
Yeah, exactly, like in Sandy Bay, you see all the vines and trees.
Yeah, you're still gonna get ads.
So, yeah, I mean, Mother Nature is gonna slowly take back the world, we, even though as mighty as man likes to think they are, Mother Nature will always stomp us out, so.
Oh, yes. Mother Nature always has a way.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. There's a storm or through hardship or whatever, or for good for worse, Mother Nature.
Yeah, ads, they suck. But I could only cut them down to 30 seconds when they happen. That's the best I can do.
From Emma recently? You doing okay? I haven't seen her.
Yes,
since,
yes. She was here earlier this morning. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
So she's walking about. She's doing better. Not really talking yet.
Yeah, I'd imagine not. I mean, that's...
She seems to be able to eat, so that's good.
But yeah, I didn't know too much, about that situation. They said like this group called like the, gosh, what was it?
I don't
Demons,
remember.
Disciples or something like that? Something.
Oh yeah, I don't remember their name. Maybe disciples. It might be that. Sounds familiar.
Disciples or devils, demons, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they called them, but something like that. But terrible what they did. Like I said, don't really condone any of that crap. I'm not really sadistic. Obviously, it's my job to, patch up people.
Yes.
I don't like causing pain. If I have to cause a little pain to treat somebody, that's different. But definitely different than doing it for pleasure. What some people want to do.
Yes. There are some questionable things that certain people are doing. Certainly.
I just try to do the Death Guard thing. We're neutral. They do their thing, we do our thing. As long as they don't mess with us, we don't really retaliate. So.
Well, I'm getting a little drowsy. Been up since the wee hours of the night.
Oh jeez. Well, I better leave you to it then. You better get some rest here. So.
Yes. But it was quite the pleasure seeing you again.
Yeah. If you hear anything, just reach out on 96.6 or just, tell
Ni-
Emma and them to get a hold of me. So.
96.6, yes?
Yeah, on the field radio or whatever you
Okay.
got there. So.
All
Yep,
right.
and I live in Duskar, so I'm not too
Not
far
too
away.
far,
So you can
yeah.
just yell out to people. Yeah. Just yell out to people in Sunset, and they'll get a hold of me probably.
Well, I appreciate that, Matrix. Well, thanks for making my day
All
better.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, take it easy. So.
You too. Be safe. Mitch is gonna need to take out his sleeping bag now. This just doesn't look like as great on the bed because this model of the sleeping bag sucks. There we go. That's Matrix. I saw Matrix like last week. Well, during the week actually, came over to visit. It sounds like I'm walking on snow. That's funny. Well, anything could happen in corruption. You could be a streamer, and you can make tons of friends in RP. That's the beauty of roleplay.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down a road where I always seem to be. And every stop I make,
All
I
right.
see my old friend. It ain't long till I get spun round and I'm gone.
Let's see who we're gonna go and raid.
Maybe tomorrow my whole world will settle down.
Alright, nobody currently streaming.
Ain't tomorrow, so I keep moving on. I'm down a road
That never seems to end. Full of track lines and rails and lies around each bend. Who we gonna go see?
if you're gonna join me.
For a while.
Better grab your hat, you know I live like that kind
We're gonna go see somebody playing Project Zomboid because I own a Project Zomboid server. And I think this person might actually be playing on my server at some point, so let's go see them.
This old world's still my home. I got my own world.
Alright guys, please join the Roach Raid. Go say hello to Code Reb. Playing some Project Zomboid, which I'll be playing some of this, I don't know when, but fairly soonish. And I hope you guys enjoyed your time, because I certainly enjoyed my time with you guys and everybody else I got to RP with tonight. Thank you for being the greatest. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I should be back tomorrow night, but you never know, we'll see. But until then, as always, stay awesome and stay safe. Love you guys.